carbon is this element on which all of our life is based. If you look at the whole planet, you see that a lot of it's in the form of CO2 as a gas in the air. A lot of it's in the form of organic matter in soils and our bodies. A lot of it is in carbonate rocks in the ocean, and a lot of it is in old organic stuff like oil. And the problem we have with the greenhouse gases is we're taking all that carbon that's in this old organic stuff, oil, that hasn't been in the atmosphere for 100 million years, and we're putting it all back in 100 years. That's how fast we're burning the oil. So we're throwing the whole carbon cycle out of balance. Nobody's really sure, but the best information I've seen will be, in your lifetime, it'll be a meter, and by the end of the century, maybe 1.5 meters, worldwide, of course. But this has changed because 5 years ago, the best guess was about 40 centimeters. Now it's a meter or more. And it's based on the observed rates of change of Greenland and Antarctica, how much ice is being lost. The other thing that happens is, as water warms up, it expands slightly. So the tops of the oceans, the first few hundred meters of the ocean's waters are warming up, and they expand slightly. So as long as the world keeps warming up, the seawater itself expands, and that makes sea level go up. So I'm waving my arms now, because when you take all this into account, you get these estimates. Well, it's happening. We know how to measure temperatures. It's just a question of measuring enough of them, well enough, in enough places. And the data are overwhelming. There's no argument. You can measure temperature with different instruments and you get the same answer. There's an old saying that says everybody's entitled to his own opinion, but not to his own facts. And this is a fact. Now, there's other things that go with global warming, like rainfall changes, and sea level, and soil moisture, and river flows. That's really hard to predict. But we're very sure that the world's warming up, and we're pretty sure it's due to humans. The rest of it's going to be hard to predict.